Hey there everybody, I'm Jonathan, and today I'm going to teach you 13 ways to keep the best hiking trails near me from getting stale. Now, most of the content that I make is for people that are beginning to hike or want to know more about hiking and trail running. But there's going to come a time, trust me, when you've hiked everything around your area and you feel like, well, I mean, everything's been done. But what I'm going to do is show you, like I said, 13 ways to keep things from getting boring. When that time comes, you're going to want to maintain your trail fitness during the week, and you're going to be at work and you're going to want to do something that fits in after work because you still have obligations, you still have family, still have things to do. So one thing I recommend is finding what I call a standby trail. That's one that's very close to where you live and you can do it in a short amount of time. You're still able to maintain your trail fitness, still able to get out and feel like you accomplished something for your training, and it doesn't take up all your time. So today I've brought you out to a hike near my home that I've done so many times I could do it blindfolded. But this is the kind of trail that you're going to want to use when you're pressed for time and you still need to get back to the house, cook, do laundry and all that kind of thing. But it's still able to get you out of the house and get you on your feet. So tip number one is set a new time or speed goal. Tip number two is combine a different trail with it so that it's not exactly the same every time. As you might be able to tell, we're at the beginning of spring right now. So that's tip number three, which is hike it in a different season. Tip number four is concentrate and keep a list of things that you come across as you're going, different than last time. So mushrooms or a certain tree. Tip number five, maybe take some art supplies and sit down and draw or paint, or maybe take some photos. Tip number six, try carrying a different amount of weight. Tip number seven, try hiking it at a different time of day or night. Tip number eight, how about using a different piece of gear or maybe a different system you're not used to using? Tip number nine, how about going in a different direction? Sometimes when I come to this trail in particular, I flip a coin to see which direction I'm going to go. It kind of keeps it, mixed up. Now for tip number 10, how about carrying a journal and then making an entry in there describing how things have changed since the last time that you came out to the trail? Tip number 11, how about taking someone else with you to see it through their eyes? It totally changes the whole thing. So for tip number 12, how about planning a different kind of activity, like a picnic or maybe a game or maybe a book? Tip number 13, how about planning a trash scavenger hunt? To carry a trash bag, I'm sure you'll fill it up with all kinds of things you find out on the trail.